Wherever you work, famous name outlet or works canteen, you know you have to deliver good quality food that's also safe to eat. Today in our demo set, we're going to be presenting some recipes that Jim Wright, our master chef, has been working on. Now Jim, you're a keen amateur rather than a professional, yet you spend a lot of time in professional kitchens. So why is that?
I do, Lucy, but too often I'm wearing one of these. So by the time I get to the kitchen, the food's a little, how shall I say, on the overdone side.
In case you haven't guessed, his proper job's a firefighter.
And as any firefighter will tell you, kitchens are potentially very dangerous places.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that all the ingredients are here for starting fires. Open flames and hot surfaces and plenty of flammable materials. So Jim and I are going to show you how you can prevent fire getting out of the frying pan and into the kitchen.
A large number of catering kitchen fires are caused by faulty or overloaded power circuits. In fact, the most frequent causes of accidental fires in occupied buildings are electrical appliances. A lot of these involve cookers. Again, equipment should be regularly checked for electrical faults by someone who knows what they're doing. But you can check damaged wires and plugs like this yourself. If they're not right, report it or get them fixed. And if one bit of kit keeps tripping out the power supply, there's a reason for it, so get it checked. You'd be staggered how many people still think they can run as many electrical appliances as they like from just one socket, regardless of how much power they draw. My rule is always one socket, one appliance.
No disgusting dish to show you for this one. It's all about people's behaviour. Here's a story of how what seems like a good idea can end in disaster. And I've asked Jason and Kim to tell it.
It had been a long day and the last person to leave the kitchen was desperate to get home. His last job of the day,
or her last job,
was to clean out the deep fat fryer.
It was also his or her responsibility to make sure that everything was switched off.
Instead of going round all the appliances one by one, he switches everything off at the main switch for that whole circuit.
The next day, when the first person comes in and switches on the power, the now empty deep fat fryer starts to heat up.
No matter how thoroughly it's cleaned, there will always be an oil residue.
Soon that residue reaches smoke point,
Then flash point,
then fire point,
and finally auto-ignition point.
Chips were off the menu that day.
And so was everything else.